that's why when people say, what's your take on football?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, football blessed me, man.
Right.
Do I hate the some of the cause and effects of football,
Mm-hmm.
the pains and injuries from football? Of course I do.
Mm-hmm.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
But football shaped my life. For the Giants and the Mara family to give me an opportunity to come here to, again, play a kid's game for King's Ransom and play as long as I want. I knew I was extremely talented, but, working with Bill Parcells and Bill Belichick, I mean, not to take anything away from Parcells, Belichick would probably be, when it's all said and done, he'll be known as the greatest coach probably in professional football, ever to coach in professional football.
For sure.
So, working with him early on as a kid, I got a chance to really challenge myself,
Mm-hmm.
And find out who I was in here.
When you played, it was a totally different era as far as like diagnosing concussions and stuff. But do you remember getting any concussions when you played? And
Shit, playing against Joe Jacoby, Russ Grimm, that was a concussion every damn Sunday. Come on. Playing against 350-pound Larry Allen, playing against Mark Tuaney, Louis Sharp, Anthony Munoz, Jackie Slater. I could just sit here and name names. All the collisions we had during that era. I mean, you knew something had to happen. You take big bodies like that, Hell, I was bench pressing, 450 plus, almost 500 pounds. I was able to squat almost 800 pounds. Power clean almost 450, 475 pounds. You take a man with 7 to 12% body fat, with that type of impact and that type of thrust in his hips, and he's doing that 60, 70, 80 times a football game, and he's doing it 300 to 400 times a week, in practice and everything else, something's bound to happen.
Right. Yeah.
It's like watching, poetry in motion knocking the shit out of each other for an hour and 45 minutes a day.
Did they ever diagnose you with a concussion during your career or no? I mean, you probably...
We didn't do that.
But you don't remember
you
them
got
ever,
a
concussion.
You got dinged, you got knocked silly.
Yeah.
They gave you some smelling sauce. They popped that ammonia cap. Put your ass back in the game. Mm-hmm. Probably there's one time I remember, we're playing the Saints, and Harry calls a stunt, and I hear Harry call a stunt, so I go ahead and I stunt the gap, and as soon as I stunt the gap, next thing you know, here comes George Rogers. He topples me over. I'm telling you, he hit me right. His helmet hit me right square in the nose. So my face mask came down, and all I remember was asking Lawrence to just pick me up, man. So I don't know where I'm at right now. Just pick me up. Just walk me out the field. That's probably the only time that I personally remember. Now I remember getting knocked, where I was a little loopy, hit a running back on the sideline. I think I tackled Eric Dickerson one time like that. Tackled Bo Jackson like that one time. Tackled Emmitt Smith like that once or twice. Then I was knocked a little bit unconscious, but...
And you still went back and...
But I still went back and played.
Yeah.
I mean, it was expected of me. I was a 3-down player. Mm-hmm. I mean, with Parcells, I played first, second, and third down. I was the only defensive lineman who didn't come off the field.
And I wanted to talk a little bit more about some of the health stuff that we talked about.
Sure.
I was trying to read up a little bit about you, and I think in 2014 it said you were part of one of these first studies to try to diagnose CTE. 2013. To try to diagnose CTE in living people.
Right.
Can you tell me a little bit about how that came together
Sure.
and what happened there?
2016, 7, 8, 9, I start having some issues, and I don't know what it is, but I try to take it on. I don't know what it is. I'm dealing with resistance to light. I'm having headaches. I'm arguing with my ex. I'm arguing with my daughter. I'm fighting people for no reason. I'm very combative with people for the wrong reason. And I'm trying to figure out why all this shit happened to me. Then I start getting phone calls from friends of mine, and they're experiencing the same type of stuff. So I start talking around. So one thing led to another. My little brother calls, and it's around 2010, Lisa? 2010, 2011, my little brother calls. He said, hey, I think you should talk to this attorney. May have been a little bit earlier than that. I may be off on the years. And so I meet this guy. His name is Jason Lukasevic. He's with the law firm Goldberg, Persky, and White, based in Pittsburgh. And we start talking about traumatic brain injury. And he starts telling me about this doctor friend he had by the name of Ben Amalu. And he said, Dr. Amalu and one of your classmates from LSU organized, a study at UCLA. And we think you should participate in it. I said, all right, well, why not? They created this thing called the Tarmark scan. It was based in Chicago, Illinois. They had the scan going on at UCLA at the Nancy Reagan Center.
Right.
They put me through the scan. The test results came back. And there were strong signs of CTE. So now I'm scared.
This is 2013.
13.
Yeah.
Now I'm really scared. Yeah. I get frustrated. When I can't articulate something properly, I get frustrated. So I have my challenges. I have my moments. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I don't. But, my thing is I have a lot better days now than I used to have. And I'm happy about that. I'm clapping big time about that. I hate the fact that a few men that I respect, I have a lot of respect for, in the game of football and outside the game of football, I've seen have fallen, succumbed to this traumatic brain injury. Bullshit. And it's either made them take their lives, it's destroyed their families, it's destroyed the entire world. I mean, it's just a number of things. So